This is your last email of a 4-part email series for mental health. So if you're watching this and it's your first time, go back to the previous 3 emails and you'll have videos in there as well as lots of great content on how to stay in a super healthy mental state and what to do if you get into a blah or a crappy mental state. Or a wired, like, I've got to do a million thing mental state. So the idea is that we can come somewhere in the middle, and that as we work at staying kind of in that middle, that baseline zone, we can work on self-actualization to really, really start living a life that we deserve and really just feeling connected. So just as a quick review, BALANCE is the acronym that we're using. So you guys can say it with me if you like. B, booze less is best. A, acceptance. So accepting what you cannot change. And that includes controlling other people or trying to control other people. Remembering that there are only 3 things that you can control, and those are your own thoughts, your own actions, and your own feelings. So acceptance, accepting what is reality. L is choosing love over fear. So love-based emotions like compassion, gratitude, kindness, instead of anger, resentment, fear, holding grudges, those types of things. So actually consciously making the choice to, choose love over fear. The next A in balance is activity. And remembering it doesn't have to be big, you guys. You don't have to spend, 5 hours a day at the gym or even an hour a day at the gym. You do not. The activity can be vacuuming. It can be dancing. It can be anything playful. It can be a yoga class. Any of those things. So activity. The N is to notice. Notice. So notice your thoughts. Notice why you might be thinking these things. Notice if you're choosing to be miserable, or if you're choosing to live in the drama, or if you're choosing to repeat cycles. Just noticing all of what's going on up here. C is connection. And that is connecting with people who you actually want to connect with. So I'm not talking about like calling up old friends and the people who suck you dry of all of your, good juju. I want you to see if you can start connecting with people that inspire you, that uplift you. Give your mama a call, give your best friend a call, spend time connecting. We are starved for connection. So pay attention to that. Really make sure that you're putting a little bit of effort into connecting. Connect with those that you love. Connect with your kids. Your phone? Your computer? Seriously. Put them away and connect wholeheartedly with those that you love. E, extended sleep. Something I am sorely lacking right now, but that's okay. So extended sleep. So not just a little bit of sleep here and there, but extended sleep. So what you want to really try to be thinking of doing is getting between 7 and 9 hours every single night. If you're a new mom, if you're going through something super stressful, divorce, death, grief, marital issues, relational issues, all of those things, seek help. Okay, because what happens when we don't get enough sleep, we spiral down into the blah zone that's on that mental health sheet or mental health graph that you'll get in this email. We need sleep, you guys. We all need sleep. Even if you think, hey, I don't need any sleep, you need sleep. Give yourself the time to recover and to release and to relax. So that's your BALANCE acronym. So in this email, I've outlined that, and I've given you some questions to think about when you're asking yourself or when you're checking in on each of these 7 different letters. And they're questions like, am I truly connecting with the people that I love? How am I connecting with them? You know, am I choosing to do things like stare at the TV or binge watch Netflix instead of doing things that really matter to me? What am I avoiding? What am I avoiding? Ask yourself that question. What am I avoiding? Because guaranteed avoidance will send you spiraling into an anxious state, into the blah zone. You cannot be healthy mentally if you are avoiding things. One of the biggest things that I'm running into with a lot of my clients right now is avoidance of who they truly are. So that may mean they're stuck in jobs that they don't really feel inspired to be in, but they're too scared to make the leap to move out. Stuck in relationships that they're just, don't know what to do with the relationship and can't get out of it, but don't want to stay in it. So those types of things, if you're working through any of that stuff, stop avoiding if you can. And if you're not quite ready to stop avoiding, that's okay too. But what's most important is that you notice what it is that you are avoiding. So I've also included in this email some really awesome articles on avoidance. So avoidance in conflict, or avoiding conflict, relationships, avoiding things that you need to talk to in relationships, conversations, avoiding your intuition. Like that's the other thing that we do quite often is we go, oh, there's this little thing in the back of my head that says I shouldn't do that, but we ignore it. Why are we ignoring it? It's a good question. So there's an article in that as well. So there's a lot of really kind of cool articles that I've linked to the email. So check them out if that's your thing. The other thing, so the Healthy Zone worksheet that I put in here. So my recommendation on how to use that is just print it out. It's in color, but print it out just in black and white. And each day go through each of the things. So on the bottom part, I have balance. So I have the acronym BALANCE. So booze, acceptance, love instead of fear, or love over fear, activity, noticing, connection, and then of course the last one, which is extended sleep. And you kind of give yourself 1 to 10, like a level, 1 being low, 10 being extreme. So you want to be somewhere in the middle, kind of around that 5-ish area. Now, there will be days when you had crappy sleep, but man, you kicked it. You wanted to have a drink, but you didn't have a drink because you realized that you were just avoiding something. So you chose to tackle what you were avoiding instead of drinking to distract yourself or Netflixing to distract yourself. I like that one too. So what you do on that worksheet is you just kind of graph yourself and then you look at it after the week and you see the areas that you need help with and the areas that you're doing well with. And you can kind of play around with that and do it. It's I like to recommend that people keep track for about a month, and then you'll kind of get to see where your real weak spots are. Intuitively, you may already know what your weak spots are. Again, listening to your intuition, seeking help if you need help. You guys, there's lots of great help out there. So if you need referrals or anything like that, you can just hit reply and I'll help you out the best way that I know how. And that is it, my friend. Go on, go forth, get healthy, feel healthy. I'll keep sending you emails on other topics, but this email series has come to a close. So it's been a slice. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, just feel free to, again, hit reply and email me. And we'll talk to you soon. Stay healthy.